Oh my goodness. I hope you're all okay. It is absolutely scorching, isn't it, today? Today is Friday, and it's my day off. And yeah, just thought I'd check in with you all to see how you all are doing, because in the UK we're having a bit of a heat wave. It's nearly 30 degrees, and we don't cope well in our country with heat. We don't have air conditioning like other countries, unless, you can afford to have it put in yourself. But as a rule, we don't have air conditioning. So our houses weren't built either to have this sort of temperature. I've got a thermometer. I know it's a bit random, but I've got a thermometer in my bedroom, right? And it's pushing nearly 27 degrees in the bedroom. I've got the windows open, I've got the curtains shut, and I can't get rid of the heat. I know in the past we've even opened the loft hatch to try and get the heat to get back, in the loft. But I don't know if that's an old wives' tale or if it actually works. But we have tried absolutely everything in the past. My house is nearly 100 years old, you see, so it's brick to brick. There's no cavity. There's no insulation, and it just warms up like a pressure cooker. That's the trouble. And then obviously in winter, it's the opposite. My house is bloody freezing. So at the minute, we've got the sweaty option. It's too bloody hot. So I'm trying to rehydrate at the minute. Having a cup of tea. What are you all up to? Anything good? Are you all trying to just stay out the heat as well? Stay chilled best you can? Mr. Blue Beans, he's not impressed. He can't go for a walk. Oh, and where I live, we've got them frig-ass cornflies coming out. I tried sitting outside just now. No way. No way. You just sit there and you feel like you've got some kind of knit explosion, because you're just constantly wiping your face and touching your face and trying to get rid of the cornflies, and they're just sticking to me like shit on a shoe, basically. So I can't even sit outside. I can't even stay out the cold, so I'm stuck in the house. Nice. I have been out. I'm not saying I haven't been out. I've been out shopping and stuff, but oh my God, it were busy. I went to Tesco's. There is other supermarkets out there, but I went to Tesco's and the world was in there. I mean, I wouldn't have thought there would be. Hello, dearest. Oh, I know. I couldn't even sunbathe out there, because literally these cornflies are just landing on you and you're like this. It's awful. And I know I live in the countryside and you should expect it, but they're having my life. They're driving me nuts. Absolutely driving me nuts, these cornflies. I cannot cope. So, like I say, I've been sat outside under the umbrella trying to chill out with the dog, and I can't, because they're going in my cup of tea. I think I've actually got one now. Oh, God. It's awful, isn't it? No, marvellous. What you like? Now then, Mark. Bless you. You okay? You got a heat wave. Do you want this heat wave we're having in the UK? It's awful. We're all marking, as we say in my county, which means sweating. We're all marking. You've got air conditioning now, haven't you, in America? Everywhere you go, there's aircon. We ain't got out like that. You just got to open your windows. But there were some prats the other day, 3 doors down, and guess what? They decided to have a bloody bonfire in the middle of the afternoon. Oh, no point. I've got truck driver tan already. Bloody truck driver tan. It's because with the uniform, my arms are always out, and then obviously white. So that's all year that's took, I tell you. Oh, thank you. You are kind. There's nothing I can do about them. They don't like the heat either, to be honest with you. It is not good. It is not good. My uniform is not breathable in the slightest. Oh my God. It has been so embarrassing. Been going to obviously patients' homes now then, and been having smiley faces in rude places. Oh my God, I've been sweating that much. I tell you, who else? Who else has this issue where you get sweat in embarrassing places and there's not much you can do? It's just, you just got to get on with it because, like I say, we're not allowed to. Well, we can put our dresses on, but I look a bit of a bugger, so I'm not going to wear a dress. I've got one, but I'm too short. It looks silly. I look like I'm wearing a sleeping bag. Do you know what I mean? I've got that much ankle sticking out. So I can't wear that because I just look bloody ridiculous. And there's no shape to it either. It is just straight up and down. It's not even, curved. So I can't wear them. And then you have to be authorised to take your tights off. So you know what it's like wearing tights, you ladies out there and maybe gentlemen. They end up sticking to you and it's awful. So we literally are dying. It's a case of in the car with the aircon on. And then as soon as the engine stops, obviously the car gets hot again. So I'm having to put the windows down, but obviously it's not as cold as when the aircon's on. And yesterday, I even took a cool box with me to work. A full-size cool box. And I put loads of ice bricks in it and tried to put some cool water in there to try and keep cool. Because my water, I'm not kidding you, I put it in the door card, at the car door, and it were bubbling. It was that hot. We actually read in my car, it got up to 36.6 in the car. I mean, that's crazy. And then they say about electronics and stuff catching fire, don't they? And I'm thinking, well, I've got my phone in there. I've got my laptop charger in there. What can I do with them? I can't walk around with a bloody laptop charger in my hand, can I? With a 3-pin plug on the end and and a fag lighter one. I can't, I can't walk around with them. So what do you do? Like I say, our country is just not made for hot weather. I mean, we like it, but there's a saying goes, there's difference between ripping and tearing, isn't there? So, yeah, I'm just trying to cool down and chill out, but I don't think there's anywhere I can cool down because the flies are outside and the heat's inside and I can't get rid of it. So if you've got any suggestions about how you keep your house cool without having aircon, drop me a comment below. I have kept the curtains shut, but still, it's not really made much difference. Oh, and I digress. We was on about the bonfire. So these prats, a few doors down, decided to have a bonfire. And we had our washing out, and it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was snowing vegetation because it burnt all leaves and grass and everything. So my car was absolutely covered, and all the washing stank, and it all had to be re-washed. People are just so inconsiderate. And the thing is, they don't even live there. That's what wound me up. They don't even live there. So, yeah, but you've got probably a swimming pool, Mark, haven't you? I've got a washing up bowl. I haven't got anything. And you have a shower and you get out the shower and within 30 seconds you're sweating like a bloody glassblower's ass. I mean, there's no way to keep cool. Honest to God, there is no way to keep cool. Even Mr. Bluebeans, he's got a little cool jacket and a cool collar. So what you do, you put them in the fridge and then you put them on him. But they don't stay cool for long either. So, did you want to see Mr. Bluebean? I'm scratching. I ain't got fleas, honest. It's these bloody bugs. These corn flies. Hey, Snuff. Boo. What's What's that look for? What are you doing? Have you got the baby? Have you got little dog? Have you got little dog? Oh, don't snot on me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, you're just going to stay there now? I know. There you go. He's settled for the day. That's all he wants to do. Yeah, I got a private garden. I've got 100 metre running track length of garden, but can't go out there because you get bit. Or not bit, but just attacked by these flies. So grass is dying as well. We normally have nice grass, but it's looking like when you go to Spain and places like that, it's not green anymore. It's losing its colour fast. We'll soon be on hosepipe ban, I can see it. Does anyone else think that? You'll have to put it in English, dearest. I think it's Spanish, but I can't do that. We struggle with English. We've had this chat before. Translate it for me and then I'll give you a shout. So yeah, not good. I've actually sent my mum a message before I come on the live and I said, hey, I'm coming down. If you're in, we'll have a cuppa. And as you can see, she's not got back to me. So I thought, oh, well, never mind. And then they'll say to me, well, why didn't you come and see us? Well, I'm not driving. Did you wear blue Trump then? Blue! Oh, God. He's a nightmare. I'm not driving to their house if they're not going to be in, because I've done that before. So, yeah. So I thought, yeah, I'll make my own. Yeah, you can, but I tell you what, I used to have a neighbour who used to do that. And I mean, it was like a nudist beach next door. It's like, oh my goodness. But they're always the ones where you don't really want to see. If you catch my drift, it's like beer belly time. It's like, oh, no. And he was using baby lotion to get a suntan with. No, that's not what you use. I mean, there's some suntan lotion, isn't there? What's like chip fat oil, but at least it's got something in. This was pure baby stuff. I was like, that's really put me off my tea. That really did. Thank goodness they're not there anymore. It's not a sight you want to come on to. I see enough bits and bobs as it is. I tell you, you've got no idea. You've got no idea. Anyhow, where you all watching from? So we've got some from America. Where else? You need to drop me some comments and talk to me today. Where else are you watching from? Just so I know. And have you liked and subscribed to the channel? I keep putting little shorts on about bits and bobs what I'm up to in between going to work. I hope you like the house marking video. If you haven't, go watch it. But the little buggers have made some at the front of my house as well now. So my car is getting pooed on all the time. And because there's some cherry trees somewhere, it's not nice having that all over your car. A blue car and red cherry poo. Nice. Just what you don't want. So, oh, that's all right then, Mark. It's the ones what I do mind what I see all the time and you're like, oh no, I don't want to see. So, but yeah, like I say, I just thought I'd do a live and catch up with you all, see what you're all up to, see what you're doing, because there ain't much happening today. It's crazy. You crave a day off and then you get a day off and then you're like, okay, what are we going to do? Like, I can't, it's so hot, you can't really go for a walk. You can't, it's too, I mean, you shouldn't go for a walk at, after midday anyhow, should you? So I can't really go for a walk. I can't take Blue for a walk either. It's mental. What was that? What do you mean by that question? That's a weird question, that one. God knows. I don't know what you mean. You're going to have to put it in a bit better English, that one. So, yeah. Can't really do that. I have been to the gym, though, this morning. I had a personal training session this morning. God, it was hot. That was at 8:30 this morning I went. And because the gym is in like an attic and heat rises, doesn't it? Chuffing Nora. Absolutely sweltering. They've got these big fans running all the time, but really it's just circulating the air, isn't it? It's not cool in the air. So you're already sticky before you even started doing anything. But yeah, we had a good session. It was more, it was a leg day. A leg day mixed in with, well, I think we did some arms. That's, you know. Yeah, I'm sure you can, Mark. I'm sure you can. You can get back to your sunbathing. Like I say, no point. I'm just get covered in flies. They just stick to me. I just look like I've got some contagious disease. Black bits all over. And I mean, I don't think you get them in America, corn flies. They're literally tiny, tiny, tiny little farty flies what just come out when the harvest is nearly ready and then just get into everything. They get in your pictures on the walls, they sit on you, they get in your drink, you can even feel them on your eyelashes, they get everywhere. It's, like I say, they drive me wild, and every year I know it's coming, and every year it still has the same effect. So, well, yeah, we can't do sunbathing. Not unless you want them stuck all over you, and God, you get them in your hair as well, and you can feel them wiggling around. Oh, yeah, I think you do. But yours are bigger, aren't they? I think yours are a lot bigger, your flies. I mean, obviously we have blue bottles and stuff like that, and horse flies, they're nasty. They're nasty shits. But yeah, these, because they're so small, they're just, you can feel them running on you. And that's what drives me mad. That's that feeling of having nits, but you ain't got nits. And then you have to come and look. Yeah, they're nasty, aren't they? I think I've actually been bit by a horsefly before. See, I'm itching just thinking about it. Yeah, they're awful. And I see, because of Blue's problem at the minute, with him having that issue with his back end and a little bit of like a polyp, it looks like, protruding from his rectum, flies are just going, trying to get on his bum. And I'm worried you can get that issue, can't you? Rabbits get it, where the flies lay the eggs in the tail, and then they go in and they turn to maggots, and then they eat the animal. And obviously I don't want that for Mr. Bluebean, so I keep trying to waft him off. But he knows when a fly lands on his ass, because you ought to see him spin round, but sometimes he don't. But yeah, I can't really show you, so it's not really nice. Poor thing. But we are looking into having the operation again, but it's just, he's had it once, it wasn't successful. Well, it was successful, but it came back within a couple of days, and I'm like, I don't want to put him through all that again. And then, like I say, it's come back again, hasn't it? It's mental. It's mental, bless him. But it's not nice having that there, because in this heat, it stinks. It's really making it smell bad. So I'm going to have to get back in touch with the vets again and say, right, what happens now? Where do we pick up from where we left off? Is it a case of another assessment and another lot of surgery? But is this going to come back if we have a second lot of surgery? You know? I have a feeling he had that many rectal examinations. I think they've caused it, personally. I think they did. Because he never had it. And then all of a sudden, after the last one, he had this issue. So it's just not very nice. It's just not very nice at all. And he's got a lump on his foot what needs cutting off. So yeah, it's ever since he turned 6, he's just suddenly got loads of issues. It's mental. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you will. What about the horse poo? Doesn't that attract him? Blue, stop scratching. Oi. Oi. Bluebean. Sorry about that. I've got to watch him because he will scratch his face, and what happens is he claws his eye, and then he gets an abscess, and I've had to deal with that on countless occasions, and it costs me a fortune. He don't care. He's on antihistamine tablets, and he still scratches. He scratched himself, and he's literally bald behind his ears now, I've noticed. I have to have another word with the vets. But yeah, definitely. Horses and stuff. They always see them swishing the tails, don't you? Trying to get rid of them. They're just awful. They're just awful bloody things, aren't they? Flies in general. I'm allergic to wasp and bee stings. Or more bees, I would say. I got stung at work probably just over a year ago. I went to a patient's home and they had these really tall roses. I mean, tall as me, Nelly. And I walked through them, and everyone's always told me, don't flap your arms around. Don't go crazy when you see a bee or a wasp or anything. I thought, okay, I'll listen to them. I'll not flap my arms around. So there was this bee getting near, and I thought, just ignore it. Just ignore it. So I did. I ignored it. And then when I was in the patient's home trying to do an injection, all of a sudden I felt this stabbing pain in my side. Okay, take care. Catch again soon. I felt this stabbing pain in my side. And I thought, oh, there must be something got inside my tunic, you know, like a fawn or something. But he kept stabbing me over and over again. And I thought I was in agony. Honest to God, I was in agony because it was in my abdomen where it was stabbing me. And I carried on like a trooper, and I gave the injection, and I went out, and I went to my car, and I lifted my tunic up, and I'm not kidding you, it was about that long. This massive red area, what had suddenly swelled up and was like a speed bump. And I thought, well, that's something bit me, obviously. What the hell's bit me? No idea what had bit me. Oh, well, I don't get this. It can't be a flea. It can't be. Yeah. Something wasn't sitting right. And I said, I'm going to go back to my head office, and I'm going to go to the ladies. I'm going to take this tunic off, and I'm going to do some checking. So I got in my car and I drove at least 2 miles to head office. And then I got out and I went into the office and I went, would anyone mind coming with me, please? Because I've got this. And I showed them. And they went, oh my God. And I went, what? And they went, you've been stung by a wasp or a bee. And I said, I can't have. I am, you know. And they said, you have. That's what that looks like. And I said, oh, well, you know, it can't be. I said, but will you come with me? Because I'm going to take this top off and I want to have a look to see if I can see anything on my back. Well, we went in the toilet, took it off, and there it was. It was a wasp. And it was still alive. And it was in the seam of my tunic, this bloody wasp. I could not believe it. And he was still alive because it shot off and started flying around the toilets. And I was like, oh my God. I was going to carry on driving and going about my daily business. Can you imagine? And it looked like this wasp had stabbed me between 4 and 5 times. And they don't die, do they? If that was a bumblebee or a bee, that would have died. But I had to have antihistamine, and I didn't have an anaphylactic shock, but I did have a bad reaction. And I got to about dinner time and I had to go home. I just didn't feel very well. I was sweating. Luckily, it didn't get worse because we drew around it. So if you ever get bit by anything, tip for you guys, draw around it. And if it goes past that drawing round marker line, you know you're in trouble. But obviously mine didn't, so But yeah, that was friggin' scary, that, if you think about it. If I'd have just carried on. But something in my head said, stop. And I did. I'm glad I did. Oh, you can have this sunshine, Matt. We seem to have had one of the driest springs and getting towards the start of summer going. It's weird. We've not had a lot of rain here in the UK at all. And then you get people wasting it. That doesn't help. And then, I mean, they must have been at it this morning, because I went for a shower and there was hardly any bloody water pressure. And then the shower kept going stone cold, then hot, then stone cold again. And then I had one later on when I come back from the gym. And do you know what? It was flipping, you know, it had some force behind it. And I'm like, well, that just proves it, doesn't it? Everyone must have been warming up. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Like I say, it was a year or two ago, but I got stung several times before, and I ended up with an EpiPen, and I ended up in hospital, and they gave me adrenaline, but they never gave me a pen when I left. When I was 15, they never gave me a pen. They never followed it up. So I obviously still have a bad reaction to wasps or bee stings in general, because I've never been stung and not had a problem. So I thought I would have built up a lot of immunity by now, but they seem to like me. And I think, do you know, when something senses you don't like it, they come after you, don't they? And that's the problem. Have you? You've got our rain, Mark. This is what the problem is. Our rain's gone to you and the sunshine's come to us, hasn't it? We need to, like, delegate a bit. We need to share a bit of this heat with you, and you can share a bit of the rain. Sounds like a plan to me, doesn't it? So, yeah, like I say, day off. Not twiddling my thumbs, but just too warm to really do much. I had all these ideas I wanted to do, and then I think the warm weather actually just makes you lethargic. It really does. So everyone in the UK, please keep drinking like a fish, because you can get urine infections, delirium, all sorts if you don't drink properly. So, he's gone in his crate at the minute. He was here a second ago, and he's gone in the crate because he's got a big crate. I can even get in it. It's under the stairs. Now, in winter time, it's like a force 10 gale. So I don't know where this draft is. Don't ask me. I have tried. If you have a candle and you light it, the flame is flickering. There's obviously a draft under there. But can I find it? Can I? Hell. I cannot find the draft. But in summertime, it's ace for Blue, because he goes in there. I might show you. He goes in there like his little den, and it's nice and cool for him. But in winter, it's too cold. So, but he's all right. Like I say, we need to really get these surgeries done. But do you know when you have part of you going, I don't want to put him through that, and then someone, but really it needs looking at, and yeah, I just don't know what to do for best. It needs sorting. I know it needs sorting, but I just don't like putting him through surgery again and anaesthetic and all that, because it's me what gets upset. It's me what has the sleepless nights and have to look after him and care for him. But I know he needs it doing, really. It's not nice. And then it'd be good for when we go on holiday, because Blue comes on holiday. He can sleep in the big bed, as we say, because he doesn't sleep in our bed here. He doesn't come upstairs. But when we go to one of them caravans where it looks like two joined together, Blue comes, because it's a dog-friendly place, and normally he has to sleep on the bed because he can't be anywhere other than near Mama. Oh, he's come back in again. Oh, at least you got something, didn't you? Like I say, you didn't get truck driver lines like me. Let me show you Snuff again. Boo, bing, boo, pumpkin. Can I have little dog? Where's the little dog? Hello, baby Boobin. Hello, baby Boobin. Are you saying hello? You saying hello? I'll show you his bum. For anyone who don't like things what are gross, look away now. Anyone who doesn't bother them, keep looking. You ready? Can you see it? Can you see that red thing sticking out? That's what I'm on about. That's what needs cutting out again for the second time. Poor little sod. And can you see that boggle there? On his foot? That needs chopping off too. So this is what the problem is. Yeah. So when he goes to the toilet, I think it's getting in the way a bit now. So, and it bleeds and it smells. And I have to wipe his backside anyhow, but it's even worse when you've got something like that growing out of it. So, yeah, but he has had all that cut out, and he had a new bum hole made. And I'm not lying, it came back within less than a week. And like £400-500 later. So, Blue, yeah, he has his moments. He loves his mama. He does what I say. Boo-boo, you're coming. Mr. Bobbin. He'll come in a minute. Watch this. Boo, where are you? You come and say hello. Don't pretend you can't hear me. That one log. Where's the little dog? Where's the baby? Where's the baby? Yes, there's the boo-boo. There's the baby. You're crazy, are you? Hey, that's your favourite toy. That's your favourite toy. There we go. I tell you. That toy, him and Blue, that toy and Blue are like that. He's got a brand new one and he won't entertain it. He won't entertain it. He sniffs it and then he goes, that's not my original little dog. I'll have the other one. Where's the ball? Where's the dinosaur? Where's the dinosaur? Oh no! Where's the dinosaur? Freaking crazy dog. The dinosaur. Where is he? He has got a dinosaur. I've noticed he's punctured all 4 squeaks. Had a squeak in each paw and Blue is punched them all. So now they don't squeak. But that's in his crate. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me show you. Come for a walk. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm stuck to the chair. Excuse the mess. Look. Double bed. He's done all the covers like that. Not me. He's got blankets. Blue wrecks the bed. He just destroys it. And then look. There's the other bed. Blue destroys that too. So yeah, that's Mr. Dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur. Look. Nothing. 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 Ain't bloody working, is it? No. Oh yeah, you have to come in now, don't you? You think I'm coming in there, don't you? Anything what's yours, you think Mummy's trying to get in the bed with you. I'm not. No. It's okay. Do you like my slippers? Doo-doo. Got them for Christmas. I haven't worn them because Blue thinks it's another dog. So yeah, these are supposed to be French Bulldog slippers. I know. What am I like? Crazy. I know. He's coming back again now. Blue! See, I wasn't going in the bed. I was not going in the bed, was I? No. You're listening because you keep still when you listen. You are. Oh, dear. So, yeah, that's why I look a bit red in the chops. Because it's warm and I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Oh, have you seen my lamp? You're probably not. I've got a Mr. Bluebean lamp. It's a bit, well, the dog looks a bit mardy, but I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Ta-da! It's good, isn't it? Mr. Bluebean. That's Mr. Bluebean. That's Doody, isn't it? Right, let's put that back. You don't want that. And my cup, which if you've seen the, the shorts, Blue's been decided he likes tea and drinking my drink. This will be cold now, won't it? It is. It's cold. Typical. I've made iced tea. What am I like? So, yeah, well, Mum hadn't texted me back because it would have come up. So, my mum hadn't texted me. So, I guess I'm not going to see her. Oh, well. And she'll say, I don't have my phone stuck to me all the time. But it's funny, every time I go to the house, she does. Never mind. I hadn't even seen my dad for Father's Day. That's why I was going to go down. But I haven't, you know, I'm not making the trek if I don't get the invitation to say they're in. Because it's about, 16-mile round trip. It's not too bad, but still. I want to know they're there if I'm going to go out in this heat. Anyhow, what else have you been up to? Like I keep showing you my coasters. That was Snuff when we were younger. What else have you all been up to? Anything good? Got out planned for this weekend? I'm at work, standard. What a surprise. You wouldn't have thought I was at work. Oh my goodness, shock horror. Anything else you all been up to? Got planned? Having any barbecues or out? No? You're very quiet, aren't you, today? Is it the sun? You all got a bit of sunstroke? I don't know. Well, as long as you get liking and subscribing to the channel, because we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we keep plugging away. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And then I think we've still got to hit another task, which is so many thousands of viewing hours across the course of the year. So, yeah. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We like a challenge, don't we, Team Mr. Bluebean? But, yeah, like I say, I'm rambling a bit at the minute. Is there anything else you want to chat about while you're here? While you've got my attention? Or is that everything? And have you liked and subscribed? You'll have to let me know if you have. Because, like I say, I can't take Mr. Bluebean on a walk and do our daily dog walk because he won't make it. I mean, I took him on a short one the other day, just round the block. And he drank as much water, and this was at like 8 o'clock at night. He drank as much water on that short walk as he did on the long one when it was cool. So it proves to you. And it does annoy me when I see people walking dogs at this time of day in the heat. It's just crazy. Because, you know, they've got a bloody coat on they can't take off, haven't they? At least we can take stuff off to cool down. They can't. It really riles me when people take their dogs for a walk. And it's too hot. And they don't take water with them either, which makes me laugh. Blue has to have his water. He has to. Because otherwise, well, it don't bear thinking about, does it? So, okay then, guys. Well, thank you for watching me and listening to me ramble about shite in general. If you like this channel, give it a thumbs up. There is going to be some really, really exciting content coming soon. Because I think I've told you before, I have got booked the Goodwood Festival of Speed. So I will be doing a proper video, or probably several videos, to show you what we've been up to. So I cannot wait to go. It's going to be amazeballs. So again, thank you to everyone who's been liking and subscribing. Please give it a thumbs up. And me and Mr. Bluebean, I'll show you. Hold on. There he is. We'll see you on the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye for now. Take care. Bye, guys.